we're stressed the fuck out with this nursing school shit. Like, if you can celebrate, celebrate, especially in the beginning stages. Yeah, how did you like clinicals today?
Clinical was interesting, besides the CNA trying to get us to do her scut work.
I'm real transparent, child. But I just wanted to keep it real with y'all and let y'all know, you know, that's another option for y'all. 401k.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it.
Y'all, so it is Sunday. I am currently, oh, my hair look crazy. Is that better? I'm currently, it's about 10:45. I just got done doing another chapter of homework, well, a chapter of studying, and I have a taco being heated up, yes, at 10:45. I really just don't feel like cooking breakfast. That's the only reason why I'm making that taco. Can you get down, please? So yeah, today's plans are to, well, I edited a video as well. So I edited, I studied. I don't really have nothing else to do. I do need to fold clothes, wash a load of clothes. I want to clean out my refrigerator. I wanted to finish my agenda, but I don't think I'm gonna finish that yet. I think I'm not gonna finish it until next weekend because I want to know how this week goes. That'll be able to help me with how the rest of my week is gonna flow. I do know what chapters I'm gonna be studying every day, or though on certain days, just so that I can stay ahead at least for week 2, because week 2 we're going over 9 chapters. So and I doubt we're gonna even be able to go over all of those because we're only in class from 9 to 1. Is that the week that we're only in class from 9 to 11 though? It's one day we're only in class from 9 to 11. I think that's actually the week we're only there 9 to 11, but it may be 9 to 1 that day and the following week 9 to 11. Something like that. But so yeah, that's all I'm really doing today. Like I said last night, if we go on a date today, then I'll bring y'all along with me. But I don't know if we're going on a date today. For one, he came back home late last night, so he's not a person that even sleeps in, but I think he's still sleeping. So, and then we went to breakfast yesterday, so I'm not really tripping if we don't go on a date today. I do want to go on a date because I really want to get cute, you know, celebrate my, you know, beginning of semester 2. Like, y'all, yes, I'm celebrating it. Whenever you can, celebrate yourself, celebrate, you know, getting through nursing school, or every step of the way, celebrate. Like, you know, we are literally stressed out with all of this work majority of the time, especially when you're in an accelerated program. We're stressed the fuck out with this nursing school shit. Like, if you can celebrate, celebrate, especially in the beginning stages, because I'm sure, I'm not there yet, but I'm sure once I get to semester 3 and 4, 4 and 5, like, I'm sure that I'm not going to be able to do as much as, you know, I'm trying to do now. So, or as much as I have time for now. So, yeah, just celebrate yourself, you know, every step of the way. Even like when I first started nursing school, my boyfriend, like, I used to text him every time I passed a test. Like, I was just like, I got this on my test, like, or I would be like, okay, we need to celebrate. He was like, you gonna celebrate every part? Like, I would celebrate everything, y'all. Like, so celebrate yourself. Like, you ain't gotta celebrate everything, because I think that was just doing too much, celebrating and texting him every time. I would text my mom. Now I do talk to my mom every time I make a good grade on a test. Every time I have a test in general, good or bad, like I tell my mama and we talk about it and stuff. But yeah, celebrate yourself. What's up, y'all? So it is Monday the 8th of May. Yeah, it's Monday the 8th of May, y'all, and I know I said I was gonna update y'all on my clinical, how it went, my first day of clinical. Y'all, they canceled our clinical. So I literally just been Instacarting. I just came home for a little break just to eat. And I'm just waiting on another order. So y'all, like, they just so ghetto. Asher, they just so ghetto. Like, how y'all cancel? First of all, what they did was send us the email and say clinical is canceled, but you'll report to school and we'll be doing clinicals at school, right? From 9:30 to 6:30. Okay, cool. Cool. That was fine with me. I was a-okay with that. And the reason why is because I'm like, cool, I don't have to go to clinical at the nursing home nothing but 3 days. Cool. I was, girl, then they sent us a message like 20 minutes later talking about, well, actually clinical is canceled altogether. Don't come to the school. Don't go to the clinical site. We'll reach out to y'all to discuss it further later on when y'all gonna make it up. Now, y'all know I don't have a job. So for me, it's easy to, like, when they figure out what day they want us to make it up, that's easy and simple. I'll be able to do that. But people that actually have jobs that they have to plan out their schedule and every 5 weeks. So I've already given my job my 5-week schedule. Now y'all having us like come in on an extra day or something. Like, it's just an inconvenience. And I'm definitely glad that I don't have a job right now, because that would have pissed me off. But it don't really piss me off that much because I don't have a job to go to every day. And while we talking about that, let me damn, about choked on the damn gummy bear. Fruit snack. But while we talking about that, y'all, so I decided this next month I'm gonna just be Instacarting. Reason being is because my PRN position at the nursing home, it does not pay enough. Like I told y'all before, I only had did that just so I could get used to the nursing home so that I can be comfortable with floating and doing agency. But agency, the ones that are paying the most, they taking forever to like approve my background check. Like, and then the other ones that I'm able to go ahead and start, it's either they're paying only like $18, $20, or either, which 20 is not that bad, but like I'm not about to go nowhere and make $18.50. Like, I'm not about to do that. And they gonna give you the worst assignment because they think you making so much, and I'm just not doing that. And then 20 is not enough either, to be honest. Like, I'm at minimum, I want to be getting paid as 23 at minimum, and really that's a fucking stretch, bitch. Like, for you to be doing agency, but like, yeah, at minimum 23 to 26 is like a good range, which one of the agencies I work for actually pays no less than 22, but I never see 22. I only see 23, 24, and 26. Those are the 3 amounts that I normally see on the website, and 36 for like holidays. But yeah, so, and then the other agency, Clipboard, the other one was Intelli. If y'all wanted to, just know that y'all background check will take about 6 weeks because you have to do the fingerprint. It takes about 6 weeks in North Carolina. But Clipboard, they pop up with jobs. But baby, I've been trying to catch those jobs and they be already on by the time I click on them. The ones that pay 36, because otherwise they only pay 20 if it's like something that you pre-scheduling. And I'm not doing that. I can make more money off of Instacart. Like, it's just not worth it to go somewhere and make $150. It's just not worth it. I mean, that's not too bad, but like for just a 7.5 shift, that's the $20 an hour. But it's just not worth it. Like, when I can make up my own schedule, work when I want to work, and know that I'm gonna make money that day. And the only thing about Instacart is putting miles on my car, which I don't plan on doing Instacart for long. I really am only doing it this next month and a half straight, just because I have bills that are due now. I can't wait for a check 2-3 weeks from now, you know. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that. And you know, I can, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all that update on my working situation. I don't know if I told y'all, but I had lost my Instacart card. So like, I'm limited to stores that I can even go to until I get that card in the mail. It should be here tomorrow or Wednesday. So, but yeah, I will probably I'll probably come back on here later because me and my friend will be meeting up to like start on our assignments and stuff. So I might bring y'all with me. Good morning, y'all. So it is the 11th of May, and this is my first day of semester 2 of nursing school. Monday was supposed to be my first day, but I told y'all clinicals were canceled. They ended up canceling another groups this week too, so only one of our groups out of our cohort was able to go to clinicals, and that was today, I believe. Yeah, today they went to clinical. So, and they not even there yet because theirs is only 9 to 3 or something like that. Ours is 12 hours, the first 2 groups. And yes, I'm doing too much. I'm driving, but I'm still in my complex. I'm just going over the speed bumps, child. You gotta go slow anyway. But so today is my lab day, so I'm gonna try to get some footage, y'all, but like I don't know if I can because she does not allow, well, they don't allow us to have our phones out in lab. Now if she steps out or something, I might try to, like, you know, get me on camera doing something if we're doing anything with the mannequins today. But I don't really know what we're doing. I looked over, y'all, our canvas shell is just a mess. Like, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing in lab today because is he really gonna walk slow across the street? You serious? But our lecture teacher, she's new, so she didn't, now I don't know, I'm assuming this is because she's new, she didn't put in what our videos for this week or our skills checklist for this week. If she did, that she put them on week 3. And so the only ones that I went over is week 3. I was not able to do anything with videos or anything this week. So, yeah. So that's happening. But, yeah, so today is a 9 to 3 day. I don't know if we'll be here till 3 or not. But I'll definitely try to get some stuff on my phone, like record some stuff on my phone if I can. But if not, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually I feel like I'll be able to get something on my phone for y'all, or camera for y'all, to show y'all what we do in lab and stuff like that, because that is the type of thing that I would look forward to. So yeah. Hey y'all, it is currently 5:52 a.m. and I am getting, well, I'm ready for my my first clinical. This first clinical we have is just going to be at a nursing home. I think I pretty much already told y'all all of that. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I have to be there by 6. Well, I have to be in the building at 6:30. So I only live about 15 minutes away from the facility, which is great. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so that's perfect. It's about the same distance to the school too, so I just live in a really good area as far as distance wise, to everything. But we'll see how this goes, because like I said, with it being in a nursing home, like it's very, we might end up doing nursing home shit. So as far as like CNA work, not nurse shit, which is crazy as fuck to me. But I mean, it's not too crazy, because if a person has never worked as a CNA, they need this experience to go ahead and work as a CNA, so they'll know, you know, where CNA is coming from when they become nurses, so they don't just put it all on the CNA and not try to help them at all. So I think that's a benefit for it. And then last term concepts 1 really was just learning CNA skills outside of NG2 placement. Like, that's how we was really learning. So I guess this is just a term that we implemented. Only one group was able to go last week, and they didn't even go to the same facility that we went to. They said it was easy. They said they was just pretty much just talking to the people, the residents, all them. They wasn't doing no CNA work. They was just talking to them, playing games with them. I doubt that's gonna be us though. For one, they're only there for like 6-7 hours maybe, and we're there. No, they're only like, you know, about 6 hours. And they, I ain't gonna say all that, but yeah, they're not there all day. We're there 12 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all with me. Of course, I probably won't be able to record, but I'll give y'all the update right after, as long as I don't forget. Hey y'all, it's the end of
Almost
our
every day,
first
girl.
clinical.
Come on, you want to get in it?
India, how did you like clinicals today?
Clinical was interesting. Besides the CNA trying to get us to do her scut work, it was pretty good.
Okay, so I did tell them we was going to a nursing home. So y'all already knew what it was going to be about. But y'all, when I tell you, our CNA was cool. Like, we
Y'all
had
got a
our,
cool one.
right, we had our 2 patients each, and he just wanted us to pretty much just do for them. And my 2 people, they was in the dining room the whole time, the whole day pretty much, after we got them up. So we ain't really do nothing.
She got a Hello Kitty on her window.
But yeah, so I will chit chat with y'all once I get back home.
Later.
What's up, y'all? It is the next day. Y'all, this term is something the hell else, y'all. When I tell y'all concepts 2, honestly, so far the material is not that bad, But we are having a lot of problems. Y'all know I go to ECPI. We have a teacher that's actually leaving. She will no longer be with the school, and she's leaving in our second week. This is her last week. We're in our second out of our 5-week term. And this is her last week with us. So we're literally going to have to be with her for these first 2 weeks, and then next 3 weeks we're in between 2 different teachers. So with that being said, it's like already I love this teacher for our clinical instructor, because she's our clinical instructor as well. I love her for our clinical instructor. I do not like her as a lecture teacher, because I don't feel like I got spoiled with Miss Mobley. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like we got spoiled with Miss Mobley, and how she breaks everything down is just like, it just makes sense. And granted, this teacher, for her last lecture, it really was just, it really is just about like insurance, not going too deep into it, but it's like, you know, what's managed care, what type of insurance is managed care with, you know, type of situation. It's really not that hard, but it really is like, you have to kind of teach yourself now. I'm really seeing that we have not had to teach ourselves yet, and this is the first class where we really kind of have to teach ourselves. We have to read the book. We have not had to read the book. Like certain things they wanted us to go into the book for, but it has not been like, you know, okay, these 3 chapters, y'all need to go ahead and look in the book, read the book, read the book. Like, it has not been like that. So I'm really, y'all, but we have our first test this Friday. Is Tuesday. Friday we have our first test in concepts 2, so I'll let y'all know how that go. If my friends, my classmates, want to tell y'all how it went for them, then, you know, we can do that. But I don't think we're gonna even know what we got until probably that evening, or either, you know, when we're not together type thing. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that type of situation, but y'all know I'll definitely keep it very transparent with y'all and let y'all know, you know, my grade. But yeah, it's a rough term so far. It's been a little rough. It's a lot of work. We have college algebra, which is online, which is a lot of work. It's not hard, but it's a lot of work. And then we have, what else? We have clinicals, we have concepts, lecture, and lab. So lab, so far it hasn't been that bad. We do medications this week. But yeah, lab is never really that bad. We have a great teacher for lab, but she doesn't like doing lecture, and she's actually gonna be one of our lecture teachers for the next 3 weeks. So we'll just see how that goes. What else did I want to let y'all know about? Oh, I went and did an agency job today, y'all. Like, I finally got the chance to pick up one. I picked up one from I picked it up at 8:30. It was a 7 to 3. They sent the urgent request out to everyone, and it was a job that was going to be paid $260 from now until 3. Until 3. So I went and did that. It went okay, I will say. I mean, they were friendlier than I thought that they would have been. Another agency girl, like, we kind of worked together. We didn't work together the whole shift, which I wish we kind of would have, and then it would have probably made it easier on both of us to have done it the whole shift. But she came in there and was trying to help me, and she was like, you know, if you want to work together, we can work together. At that point, it was like probably 11 o'clock. I had got there at 9. So the shift pretty much was $36 an hour. They paid me from 7 to 3. So it's $36 an hour, but I didn't get there till 9. So technically I made $43 an hour. So y'all know I was happy about that. And in reality, I don't even think it was that much. I did end up working through my break because I still could have did a break, but fuck, in 5 hours, what would I have been able to get done? Like, I have to still like pass out. It was just, you know, you still have your regular daily tasks. Like, it's kind of impossible to like be able to like get everybody changed and up, dressed, ready to the dining room, feed people. Like, it's impossible to do all of that in fucking 5 hours. So I went ahead and worked through my break and chart, not to mention, and chart on a system I've never charted on, even though it was similar to the system that I've charted on before. But they used Matrix Care, I think it's called, and I'm used to ClickPoint. So yeah. But it's pretty much the same system. It's different on how you gonna add people. You have to add your people to a group so you can see all of your people. Well, I guess for them, just because their halls are so long, they have 4 different halls and they're 30 people per hall, I believe. So they have 3 different people. They actually were really staffed. They do not play about their staffing. I loved that about, what is it focusing on? I love that about the facility. They don't play about their staffing. All of their floors, sections has it. Because when I first got there, they was like, where is you gonna go? Because everybody's here. We're fully staffed. Like, where are you gonna go? Like, and come to find out, somebody left. And that's how I ended up getting that shift. Somebody left or whatever. So, yeah. But it was cool. It was worth it. It was definitely worth 43 hours. But yeah, that was Clipboard, by the way, if anyone wants to know. But I'm about to go ahead and get into studying, and then I will probably be back on here maybe when I go to lab or after my exam. Up, y'all. So I don't know if this is still the previous vlog or what, y'all. But I wanted to give y'all an update. I have not taken my exam yet, so yeah, it's a continued. My exam is tomorrow. I'm currently about to go back to studying. Today was my lab day. We did injections, medication administration, administration. So we did that today. We checked off on PPDs, sub-Q. We went over a lot more, but some of them are just, you know what I'm saying, like oral. You know how to take oral medication. You know how to do topical. You know how to do dermal, like patches. You know what I'm saying, like transdermal. Like, you know how to do those already. Or it's self-explanatory, like. But we did, we pushed meds. Yeah, we pushed Lasix. That was fun. It was just kind of like, I felt like it would kind of had to be rushed because it was the end of the day. You know, like we were just trying to go ahead and check off. Like we did good, but like it still was like rushed. Like normally we have time to like practice it on our own before we want to go ahead and say yes, we'll check off type thing. But it wasn't really like that. We just kind of had to just each just go and check off type thing. Automatically just watch her and then check off. But what I really came on here to tell y'all know I've been going through a lot financially, as far as, you know, how I'm going to pay for school, how I'm going to maintain my bills. Like, y'all know I'm not working right now. Really, I'm working, like I'm Instacarting, but to me, that's not working. Like, I mean, it is because some people do it for a full-time job. And right now, that's my full-time job, but that's not like a regular job that is guaranteed checks. Like, I like guaranteed money. But can you please move with all that? You know I don't like all that. But so I received a letter about, y'all know I recently quit my job about a month or 2 ago, and I received a letter in the mail just about my 401k. Y'all, I did not remember anything about my 401k. Like, I'm not gonna say I didn't remember about it or remember it, but I really it never crossed my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I have a 401k. I actually have too, because I don't think I ever transferred my original 401k from my previous job. But I've been with this company. I was with this company for over 3 years. So I ended up getting a letter in the mail with the balance of it. The balance was a nice little balance, right? So I'm not going to say I fully advise any and everybody to withdraw from their 401k. But if you're in school and you're not getting approved for private student loans, you don't have enough in regular student loans and grants to cover for school, and you cannot afford it out of pocket, I advise for you to withdraw from your 401k. And only reason why I say this is we have time to make money back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to school to, better ourselves, to further our careers. And if it's not the best option for you, then that's not the best option for you. I understand, some people just like that, that security. But in my position, this was the best option for me, was to withdraw from my 401k, which I did. Yeah, so that's what I did, and now I'm gonna be in a better situation. I'm not gonna have to come up with money for school. I'm not gonna have to ask anyone to help me. Like, I'm not gonna have to do none of that, and then I have extra to put in savings and just keep it there for any expenses that come up or future payments to my school. Another thing, speaking on ECPI, for anyone who wants to go to ECPI, y'all know, like, we got to pay these payments, whatever. Let's see. Everybody is not paying these damn payments. Like, not everybody is paying their actual payments. Frankly, I don't advise for you to fully pay the payments just because... and I'm not saying to wait until you graduate. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I am saying that it's best for you to try to just make sure that you're going to pass. I understand paying that first initial payment before starting school, because I did pay that. But my second semester, I have not paid that yet. And originally it was because I just didn't have it, and I was going to have it within 30 days of me starting. But now I'm like, I want to make sure that I make it through this term. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if anything, like, I have the money, I can pay it for if they call me about it. But it's people that have never received a call from these people. And on top of that, I just received an email saying that my loans have come in. My balance was less than the amount of loans that came in from financial aid and grants. My balance was like $4,200. My student loans and grants that came in today was like $4,700. So it's leaving me with an extra $500. And I did sign a thing to not get money back, like refunds. I don't want any extra loans. That's just me. You don't have to. But but yeah, so I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to see it, wait for it to play out. I'm not saying telling y'all to not pay these payments, because it get down to the end of time you're in school and you got damn $12,000 to pay or some stupid ass shit like that. I don't advise that, because that's just doing too much. Then you can't graduate, you can't go to Penn, and you can't get your diploma, you can't go take the NCLEX, because now you owe these people $12,000. Don't wait until the last minute. If you want, you can actually talk to these people. I would still suggest to save the money, whether you get it from somebody or you save it, work for it, whatever you do. Like, if you're not going to pay the amount, keep it in your savings account. Don't spend it. Don't do anything with it. Like, just wait, let it play out and see what happens. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not advising it, but like, I just say, well, let it play out. But I just wanted to keep y'all know I'm real transparent, child. But I just wanted to keep it real with y'all and let y'all know, that's another option for y'all. 401k. Pull from it if you need to. Like, you ain't gotta pull all of it. You can pull just a small amount that you need to pay for school. And when I say this, like, and I'm also gonna pay off my credit, like majority of my credit card debt. Just because I cannot afford all of those credit card payments. I already told y'all in previous videos, like my credit was gonna be fucked up when I finish school, and I don't want that. Like, I don't want that. Like, when I graduate, I want to upgrade my car. Like, when I graduate, I want to get into a nice townhome or a nice apartment. Like, and you can get in a nice apartment without having a good credit score, but you know, townhomes and fucking houses, hell, renting or buying, like, you can't get into those type of situations with no messed up credit. Like, so I'm just like, I'm just glad that this relief is offered me. I don't have to hear from these people blowing up my phone. Got my phone on block unknown callers because they just call my phone all the time, y'all. Like, for real. I'm just like, I cannot with it. So I just a little tidbit. Definitely pull from it if you need to. Don't go crazy. Excuse me. Don't go crazy, but like, if you need to, if you really in a bind and you know that this is really what you want to do, then do it. But I wouldn't suggest for you to pull from it when you first start. Like, at least get to your second semester and make sure that this is what you want to do. Because you don't want to pull out of your nest egg for nothing. So yeah. But I just wanted to let y'all know that. But I will come back on here tomorrow to let y'all know how my exam went, because I just don't know about that, child. I just do not know. Hey y'all, I'm back home. I don't think I recorded this morning. I meant to take my phone with me. Glad I didn't, because this test, y'all, for all of us, it was like, you know, we didn't know what to expect, because we all feel like our teacher did not did not teach us to the best of her abilities. We're used to Mrs. Mobley, and she thoroughly teaches us. You know, she provides great PowerPoints. She also, you know, wants us to refer to the book as well, but it's not just go to the book. You know, it's a good lecture. And she also does certain tutoring styles that we loved. But I mean, not to say, you know, we do have the opportunity to ask that instructor. We had the opportunity to ask her for tutoring. We had the opportunity to ask her for, well, no, just the tutoring. We had opportunities to get tutoring from her if we really wanted to. But anyway, you know, it wasn't the best test for all of us. But y'all, my goal was to at least make a 85. That was my goal. I made an 86.3. So I'm happy about that. But y'all know, if y'all watch my videos, y'all know I like making 90s. Like, I'm a 90s girl. Like, I like to keep it at a 90 or higher. I do not like getting anything lower than 90, because I feel like if I'm off rip getting 90s, you know, if I, towards the end, if I don't do as well, or if I don't do as well on my final, I'll be good, you know, because I actually, or really, it's not really the final. It's really, if I don't do well on other exams, I'll be good. You know, I'll be covered because I made over the amount that I needed to make previous exams. So if I get a 70 on an exam, hell, those 10 points will come from another exam, or the balance out, not actually come from another exam, but it'll balance out for what I need to keep my average or whatever of passing average. But I'm just gonna explain this real quick, because this is the end of this vlog. The way that I studied for a teacher who was not giving me all the information that I'm used to, I did go into the book. It just is what I had to do. I did not do a thorough reading every single line in the book. I skipped over the portions where it has, like, I don't know if it's a case study, or I don't even know what those things are, but it has the picture of the person and then it has words underneath. I skipped over all of that. I pretty much went over the book's PowerPoints before, when y'all originally saw me in this vlog, I think I was going over those PowerPoints, writing down those PowerPoints. So I knew some of the information. Then from the lecture, I got some of the information. The first chapter, I went ahead and just went to the questions in the back of the book or at the end of the chapter, and I went and did those questions. Whichever ones I did not do well on those, whichever topics I didn't do well on, I went back and refreshed over those. I also looked over the keywords. The keywords pretty much go with the chapter, like they go throughout the chapter. So with the keywords, I made sure I knew those keywords and knew them in my own words. I didn't just know the definition. Like, you know, you have to know how to implement those keywords. So I tried to know how to implement those keywords, and it'll help you with those questions at the end of the chapter. That's really it. And then I did on another chapter, I did go ahead and go over the chapter first. Then I did the questions, and I didn't do too bad. I have to say I really did about the same as the first one. I feel like it's confusing, but just go over the chapter. You don't have to read word by word. You don't have to read sentence by sentence. Just go through the chapter, do the questions at the end, and test your knowledge from what you learned from that chapter. Like, I feel like looking at the book, you should know what are the key things that you need to know. It might be some things you might miss, you know, but you should be able to evaluate on what things you definitely need to probably know. I wouldn't say to completely focus on one area of the book or one area of the chapter. No, you need to kind of like go through the whole chapter. Don't read line by line, paragraph by paragraph. Sometimes the first paragraph it will suffice. Also, we have ebooks. I'm not able to read no ebook. I don't like ebooks. With me and my classmate, my friend, we were talking about purchasing the books, the book for this class. So I might do that because we have another term with that book. But if I don't, doing it on my phone worked for me. Reading the book on my phone worked way better than the computer because I'm not used to being on the computer all day, every day. But this phone, I'm used to being on this phone all day, every day, y'all. So, like, it's way, way easier for me to just read the chapter. Also, I read out loud because I'm not what type of learner is that? I don't even know. It's not an auditorial. I forgot what type of learner. I'm not that type of learner. I'm a kinesthetic, I think. Kinesthetic and visual learner. I'm not a learner that's gonna be able to read and, like, you know, retain the information. Like, not really. Now, but what has helped me is reading it out loud. I mean, I guess that's auditorial because you're reading and you're hearing the words instead of just looking at the words. So maybe that'll help if you're not really a reader, like you don't really like reading stuff that doesn't interest you. Read it out loud and you might be able to understand it more. It might you might be able to retain it more. But that's just what I did for this exam. And I did well. I'm not gonna say I did great, but I did what I expected to do when I wasn't really given the best of lectures. But sometimes, especially if you go to ECPI or any type of accelerated program, they're not gonna have enough time to teach you everything, but everything can be on that test. So you just gotta do what you gotta do to get through. But that is all for this vlog, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.